It's your boy DuckNCover, coming at you with a Magic Arena video. And today we'll be playing one of my more competitive decks that I have built. This is Grixis Aggro. Now I do know that you do see a top end, so this is more like your Grixis mid-range build. But if you look at the sideboard, those big cards do come out Game 2 and Game 3. So this is more of a Grixis Aggro deck. The remaining mainly just the Dragon God stays in no matter what. The rest of these come out in certain matchups. So basically it's all about getting a crazy curve in this deck. So we're looking for Knight of the Ebon Legion into either Dreadhorde Butcher or Thought Erasure, and then either Thief of Sanity or Acolyte of Flame. Now, the other two drops that we do have, Elderspell, so that we'll be able to ult our Planeswalkers, Tyrant, Scorn, and Angrath Rampage, some of the better removal in Grixis. For 2 mana, so we do love those cards. 3 Thief of Sanities. I know it's easy to remove, but that's why the 4 Thought Erasures, if we're able to guarantee there's no removal, this is a very nasty 3-drop to get in on you, just so she can apply a ton of pressure. 1 Nicol Bolas the Ravager, 1 Vraska's Contempt, and 2 Chandra Fire Artisan, so she gives us additional gas, exiling the top card and allowing us to play it. Due to the low mana cost of most of our cards, she is able to cast that card more times than not. Then we got 2 Eldest Reborn to bring back our Planeswalkers when they do fall. 2 Nicol Bolas' Dragon Gods. 2 Liliana Dreadhorde Chandra Awakened Infernos. And 1 Ugin the Ineffable. So our Planeswalkers in the top, they just win the game when they come down more times than not. We don't need them though, like I said. So game 2 and 3, we normally take them out for whatever one of these cards help us better in the matchup. That is 3 Duress for control matchups, Elderspell for Planeswalker decks, Lava Coil for creature decks and things that need to be exiled, like Phoenix, for example. 2 Lightning Strikes in case we just want to cut the top end to get faster. 4 Flame Sweeps, namely for elementals or vampires. Obviously, Field of the Dead is one of those decks. And then 2 Thought Distortion. The idea is this card is only good against Esper Control, but Esper Control does have answers for all the stuff in our deck, so we like to run this card just to shut them down specifically. So that is the deck, and let's go ahead and jump right into the games. Game 1, Grixis Aggro. I really love this deck. It gets started so fast, and it's kind of snowbally as well. Birds are really chirping out here today. Ooh, very, very nice hand here. This is a bit slow, but we do got 1 mana shy of playing him already. So we want to go Temple of Epiphany into Swamp, and then make the decision of which of these 2 cards we want to cast. Most likely the Butcher if they haven't played anything yet. Alright. Ooh. Another Thought Erasure. That's really sweet. I guess that's the land that we need to cast our Bolas, so why not? Okay. We're gonna go here, and then Thought Erasure. Gotta start knocking stuff out of their hand. They don't have the white mana, so we'll just knock Circuitous Root. We'll keep that. There's no reason to get rid of lands yet. We have a bunch of different cards to cast already. Alright, he gets in. And we can go ahead and Temple of Epiphany. There's a Liliana, yep. Go with Thought Erasure. Knock out Teferi. Leave Liliana. Alright. We got another land. Don't really care about those. Now's our chance to get in with the Butcher. Go Butcher. Alright, he goes to 2-2. Alright, they get in. We really want to bring in the Dragon God. And they concede. That's game 1.
I am one again.
They are playing some jank, and they would really like to keep their cards in hand. So let's answer that. We didn't see any Planeswalkers. Doesn't mean they're not playing any, but it means that we just know down to 1. Oh, no, we did see Teferi. We definitely want to have the Elderspell in. Flame Sweep seems really good against them. They seem like they're going for some wonky endgame. So let's just try to beat them before they get a chance to get there. I don't think we need any of those. 3 Flame Sweep seems fine. Yeah, we'll go down 1 Elderspell. Their deck seems pretty slow. Alright, so we'll definitely keep this, even though this is tap lane. Yeah, we can just pay the 2 life for Watery Grave. That seems fine. This person's deck's not that aggressive. Ooh, do we want to go Legion first? No, we'd rather have the turn 2 Thought Erasure. Flame Sweep seems fine against this guy. Especially if he goes for the elves early. Alright, so he gets his white mana this time. So we definitely want to Thought Erasure and get that Teferi Time Raveler out of his hand. Bolas up top seems perfectly fine, even though we need 2 more black mana. We do have plenty of stuff to cast. Alright, so we got a better sense of what our... Go red mana. Go Butcher. I'd rather get the Butcher down because he's really, really good in the early game. Knight of the Ebon Legion actually gets better as the game goes on. So the 1 black mana we have, we'd better get the Butcher down. Alright, opponent, are you going to Growth Spiral or aren't you? Might as well do it now. There's no difference in waiting for my end step. He doesn't get a land, okay, so he's stuck on 3 mana. Go to 2-2. Elvish Reclaimer, sure. And he scoops, so that's Series 1. And let's go ahead and get to Series 2. Grixis Aggro, Game 2. be on the play. No black mana makes this hand not playable. Go ahead and mulligan it. This is much better. We need the 3 mana for Thief of Sanity. 2 Eldest Reborn is really good as well. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Angrath's Rampage. Do Temple of Epiphany. Ooh, the Dreadhorde Butcher, spicy. Alright, white land. Let's see if he wants to trade that with the Butcher. He probably does. Yep. So we'll kill this creature, get 1 in face. We definitely don't want them to have a swarm of creatures, so that's why we're willing to trade the Butcher. I'll write it down to Vanguard. Ooh, the Thought Erasure is very nice here. Yeah, let's make sure he doesn't have any kind of removal. Yep, hit Mortify out. Definitely want that. Alright, here goes Legion Lieutenant. And Legion's Landing. Oh no, he only has 1 light. Yep, so he gets in 4, that's a ton. Next turn he gets the Legion's Landing. Go Thief of Sanity. Maybe we can dig one of those Mortifies off his deck. Alright, Sanctum. He gets to swing both. He's beating us down right now. Gets in 6. I don't know what it's thinking about. It's asking him if he wants to pay a non-tone. Don't pay. Alright, opponent's just taking their sweet time. This is taking forever. Opponent's just roping us down. And they're going to use all their timeouts and concede? Is that what's going to happen? we finally take the damage. Alright, swing in with the Thief. Oh wow, I guess our opponent's not there anymore. Their game must have frozen. Only reason I can think of why this would be happening over in Adanto's Vanguard's ability without anything trying to destroy him. I mean, he has no mana. This is the ability that's holding up the game right now. Oh wow, this is really hurting my game experience. Alright, there we go. Well, that shouldn't... We were actually going to lose. But we will keep it. We're on our way to Platinum 1. Let's get the game... Well, we'll call it Series 2. Alright, so Series 3. Grixis Aggro. No black mana makes this hand unplayable. 1 mana makes this hand unplayable. Mulligan again. And this is way better. We get rid of Angrath's Rampage. Turn 2 Thought Erasure seems really good. We don't have the red mana for Acolyte of Flame. And we'd rather be saving up to try to get Bolas. We'll go Watery Grave, that way we can just swamp into Thought Erasure. Alright, another black land. Thought Erasure. Don't really care about that. We'll go ahead and hit Ashiok. Opponent's playing a mill deck. We're fine with that. Sure. Don't really care about that. Go Blood Crypt tapped. And Thought Erasure. Knock Teferi out. Dreadhorde Butcher seems amazing. Yep, mana. Then he plays Flip the Lost. Yep. Trigger, mill 2. Sure. Draws a card. Alright, we get another Acolyte of Flame. Still don't have a red mana. So we definitely put the right card to the bottom. Samio.
I am Samio. It is
Choose to mill himself. Oh wow, okay. Nice. We don't have mana. We can't even cast our Acolyte of Flame.
Seek and
Tamio. Yep, plays Keithus. Gets in. There's another mana. Alright, Temple of Epiphany. We finally got the red mana we need. We can also play Bolas. And we also have Eldest Reborn. Tyrant Scorn seems really good. Alright, so Eldest Reborn just answers for the Lipitip.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
Oh man. Gets in for a lot of damage. Alright, so we can go ahead and Tyrant Scorn. Destroy Kethis. Go Acolyte of Flame.
Not to brag, but I'm totally the
Create
best
2
Biology
1/1s.
student. Don't worry, I brought company.
Still be able to neg with that, so we want to go face. Got to start putting pressure on our opponent. He was pretty much in control of this game. Now that we have our mana, let's see if we can change that up a bit. Alright, he gets back Kethis. Plays it, moves himself for 2. With the Kaya. Probably hit Chandra. He does, so that means he's going to attack her. Yep.
Next time, you're toast.
Three, 4, 5. He'd be able to kill him, so let's go ahead and Eldest Reborn first. So he gives up the Fibblip the lost. Oh, he can't sacrifice because it's Hameo. He also can't discard. Oh man, what a misplay. Yikes. The Dragon God. He just would have either given up a hand card or one of these many, many lands. And now he can cast any of these, and he can just Oath of Kaya twice. So that's the game. We'll go ahead and get to game 2. Let's get to the sideboard. Alright, so against this deck, we want to be able to answer their creatures all the time. Namely Kethis. We want to get him out of there. He's playing a lot of things that aren't creatures. The big stuff might be a little slow, so we take out this. Liliana seems like she'll be pretty good. We'll knock it down to 1. Eldest Reborn's probably horrible in this matchup. And guess we'll take out Liliana. We definitely want the Dragon God. Although he really didn't matter getting him in that game. But we will be much better against them now with the lava coils. Definitely keep. We'll be able to decimate their hand. And we got the lava coil in the opener. We do get the Drowned Catacombs. Alright, so we can just swamp Drowned Catacombs. We don't even have to pay any life. Swamp the rest. Answer Oath of Kaya. And Drowned Catacombs. Thought Erasure. And we will answer... Keithus. Vraska's Contempt will definitely keep up top. He doesn't have the black mana. We're gonna go ahead and just ignore that. Go Blood Crypt. We don't see any removal in his hand, so Thief of Sanity. Let's see. Alright, plays Ashiok. Neg ones. Ooh, he answered some pretty good cards. Mox Amber, nice. He's really milling us good. Thief of Sanity, get in. Take Lazar the Multifarious. Go Temple of Epiphany. Tyrant Scorn. We'll keep it. Roll this off. Keep it on top. Alright. Ashiok's in the neg again, knocking our Tyrant Scorn out, which is fine. We'll be able to Vraska's Contempt the Ashiok if Thief of Sanity doesn't get anything great off their deck. That's if they don't kill Thief of Sanity, but if they had a way to kill him, they would have killed him right away. So I doubt that they do. Mills himself, sure, that means we still get our Tyrant Scorn, that seems really good. Unmoored Eagles, 2 Unmoored Eagles gone.
My dreams dissipate.
Oh, he can make a black mana, he can play Keithus until we get rid of Ashiok. Othakaya. Alright, so he gets to mill himself for 2. Othakaya shoot down my Thief of Sanity. Okay, so now that Thief of Sanity answer Ashiok. I could make this into a Thief of Sanity on a later turn as well. We'll go ahead and Contempt that. We still have Lava Coil in hand for Keithus when he inevitably comes down. And having this Lazav is pretty nice because we can make him into a copy of our Thief of Sanity. Swings it. Nope. Alright, my turn still. Or my turn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Pay 3 mana. Become a copy of Thief of Sanity. Swing in. We'll definitely take that. And pass the turn. And he concedes. Alright, so definitely got the deck set up better to face them. So we'll just keep the deck exactly how it is for Game 3. Series 3, Game 3. Definitely keep this. Necessary to use the Thought Erasure on 2. Oh, and it gets even better. Pay 2 life, Duress. Turn 1 Duress hits an Othakaya. Alright, he plays that again. It's fine. Go Drowned Catacombs. Go Thought Erasure. He doesn't have the... We'll go ahead and answer another Othakaya. Land is fine. Gets in, yep. Go Temple of Epiphany. Land on top is fine. Go Tyrant Scorn. Destroy you. Alright, we're in really great position right now. There's another. Go Drowned Catacomb again. We got 1 Tyrant Scorn. We want to hold it up for Kethis. Alright, so now they have the green mana. Next turn they'll be playing Kethis. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and Tyrant Scorn this now, so that the Dragon God will be a much harder choice for him who to sacrifice. Go Mountain. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go for the Butcher. We already know he's going to play that creature next turn, and we're fine with it, so we'll just get the Butcher down. Let's keep this, yep. Ineffable the Lost, sure. Fibliptip means we can attack with the Butcher, unfortunately. Or maybe... Let's see, he has 2 things to exile, but nothing in the bin to use. So we'll just +1 right here. We need the extra card, and he'll have to exile one of his things.
I will return.
Alright, so he exiles one of the cards in hand.
You have no weakness I cannot
Towards the Kethis. No attacks. Okay, so we had to keep the Dragon God alive. He represents the value train for us right now. This is a very, very strong play. Fiblipit the loss, so he has to give up his other. Summoning Sickness. Nope. He gives up the one that was already there, so he can't attack with Fiblipit. Alright, go Tamio.
Let us see if your talents are worth cattle.
Okay, so now our Bolas can dig. Okay, so at this point, we'll just go ahead and neg 3, shoot this down. Fibliptip can't kill Bolas, so we'll just go ahead and play this. Land to the bottom. And we'll swing at face. He probably blocks with Fibliptip to have more legendaries in this bin and to prevent the damage. So now Bolas really isn't in any danger. Nick 3, yep, Othakaya kills Bolas. I was wrong. He was in danger. Alright, so he shuts down Bolas, but we do have the Dreadhorde Butcher growing.
Your bloodline from existence.
And we get the Ravager down. Ravager won't be so easy to answer. The Butcher would just get blocked out. There's no reason to swing in. Let's see what he gets. He has to have the removal for Bolas. Does he have it? Alright, Neg 3.
The storied past
Gets
holds
Keithis.
our future.
Plays Keithis. Alright, he only has 3 mana left. He's going to activate Keithis' ability. He can bring back an Othakaya.
Is finished.
Ooh, Urza's Ruinous Blast would be a sweet one. Alright, Othakaya. I wonder here, does he go face? Okay, he kills the Butcher. Butcher goes face with 2. Alright, the Bolas represents a huge threat as a creature. As a Planeswalker, he stands to take a bunch of damage right away. Let's see, we could remove this. And then we'd only really be taking 2, potentially 5 damage. Which will be given him the perfect opportunity to kill our Ravager.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Alright, so he goes off with his strategy. Draws 1,000,000 cards. Man, he's just going to keep going here. Another Fibliptip. Alright, he went off. He drew 1,000,000 cards. He'll have a way to kill our Ravager anyway. Oh, is this an unlimited combo? I think it is. Okay. He doesn't have a Jace on board or a way to get the mana for a Jace on board. So he does run the risk of decking himself. Alright, he goes for the Zab. Another Mox Amber. He's down to 11 cards.
That according to plan.
We have 42 cards left in our deck. Alright, so these games are on a timer, though. And he only has 16 minutes left before he loses the match. So we'll just go ahead and let him go unlimited. Finish us with this combo somehow. I mean, he is down to 7 cards left in his deck. So maybe he can't. And he's exiling legendaries as he goes. Alright. Have to admit, this is a very interesting combo. Ashiok's a 3-drop. He's able to just make unlimited mana? So maybe he does win. If he's able to keep doing this until he's able to resolve a Jace. He has 1 card left in his deck. I still have a bunch of cards left. Neg 1.
I don't have enough skills right now.
Still have 26 left.
Consider this for a jinx.
My dreams dissipate.
Does he play a Kaya? That's the question. Oh, yikes. Did he just do it? I think he did. Able to mill us out, but it's taken up a lot of his time. We'll go ahead and just let him take up as much time as he can. Where's the timer for this turn? As normally there's a separate timer for a turn, but it seems like he's just going to be able to take as much time as he needs.
Ugh,
10 cards left in my library. The time won't be an issue for him at this point. He just wins.
Surrender your agony to me.
Alright, and that's the game.
I have other plans.
This has been a nightmare.
Wow. That was a wild game right there. So you got to see that crazy combo. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for future videos. Let me see what you guys want to, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Definitely hit that notification bell. Daily videos coming out. Peace.